Let's just feel the space around us here. This is really nice for your waistline as well. Good. Now we're going to step forward and step back. Feel that space around you. Really, really appreciate that space. And then we're going to go the other way. And then good. Now tap your shoulder. Good. Okay, so now we're going to come to our Tadasana pose. Make sure you're 2 fist distance apart. Feel your grounding. Get out of your mind, get out of your head. Lift up your kneecaps, lift up your thighs. Engage your abdominals, engage your pelvic floor. Release your shoulders. Chin parallel to the floor. Head and the energy of the crown is reaching to the sky. I want you to just take a moment to go in, take a deep inhale. And I want you to visualize a nice white light within, swirling around your body parts and your muscles. And then we're going to raise our arms together, high into the sky, Urdhva Hastasana, and we're going to forward fold, bending and hinging at the hips. And we're going to release for a second. Grab your opposite elbows and just release, let your head hang heavy, let your spine hang heavy. Right here. And then you're going to take a gentle flat back to prepare against your shins. And we're going to step back with our right foot right here. And we're just going to naturally fall into this opening of our hips right here. And a nice little low lunge. Okay? Feel it out and raise your arms to the sky. And then we're going to come forward right here. And you're going to come all the way to a downward facing dog. And I want you to hold this down dog for 5 breaths. Really push away from the earth, just like when we did our wide down dog. I'm going to come and observe your down dog. I want you to spread out your feet hip width distance apart. Relax, turn your elbows in. Good. Now, slight bend in your knee and bring your pelvic floor up and back like it's good. Yes, now straighten. Good. You're good. Okay. You're going to feel a nice hip opening. So we're going to hold right here. You can come into a little yogi squat for a second, just to get out any crevices and creaks. And then we're going to come into a plank pose right here. Now you're going to make one leg, create one leg. Don't hold tension in your shoulders. And make sure you come down with your elbows at your sides. Okay, so we can do chaturanga this way, into an upward facing dog. And then back to your downward facing dog. Now if this feels better for you, when we do this, again, you could do knees, chest and chin, baby cobra. You could even slide to an up dog, if that feels better for now. Come to your downward facing dog. Hold right here. This is your moment on the mat. Just hold your moment. And you can walk, step, or jump to the front. I love to walk straight legs. It's just, I like to feel it. To me, I think that's amazing. And we're going to bend our knees gently, and we're going to come all the way up to stand. Raising our arms all the way up. And bring your hands into your heart center. And I just want you to say a positive mantra to yourself that you're going to hold on to. Something for the summer, something that you're going to work towards, something that you're going to keep and start doing now. It could be anything. There's no right or wrong. And then send some positive thoughts to anyone that needs it. We're going to go the other side this time. Place your arms down to start. You're going to raise your arms up. I'm going to talk you through it. You're going to raise your arms up to the sky, all the way around you. You're going to inhale and forward fold, hinging at the hips. You're going to forward fold, and you're going to come into your flat back. Hold your flat back for a second. Good. Now you're going to step back with your left knee, your left leg. Good. Now you're going to come into your low lunge. Gently place down your knee. Sink your hips into the pose. Take a deep inhale and raise your arms up. Yes. Awesome. Now you're going to bring your arms forward and come into your downward facing dog. And you're going to hold that for 5 breaths. Good. Spread out your feet. Hip width distance apart. Excellent. Flatten your arms. Yes. Now bend your knees gently and keep your heels flat. Good. Feel that sciatica releasing. Feel a nice release in your spine right here. And you're gonna now come into your plank pose. Squeezing your quadriceps, squeezing your thighs, wrap around your core tight, release your shoulders. Now choosing to try a vinyasa flow for your choice and for your mind today. Knees, chest, and chin, or lower down at right with the elbows close. And then coming up to your cobra or up dog. And back to downward facing dog. Hold your down dog, and then you're gonna walk to the front of your mat. Now come up very slowly. Feel the back and the lengthening of your muscles in your legs. Yes. Now come to stand. Good. Now we're gonna step back into a warrior one. So we're gonna take our right foot back. Make sure your heel is in a line with the instep of your left foot. And you're gonna ground down. Make sure your knee is not over your big toe, but it's over your ankle. Turn the back thigh down towards the earth and your front thigh away from up and away, okay? So you're gonna take your hips forward, you're gonna guide your rib cage up, and you're gonna raise your arms, and you're gonna hold this energy pose right here, this grounding warrior one. And this is gonna be amazing for going into our humble warrior. So we're gonna wrap our arms behind us, we're gonna get this hooked into the inside of our knee right here. We're gonna hold into our humble warrior right here. Take a deep inhale, come back up with your arms, and we're gonna transfer into warrior three. So you're gonna take the strength in your thigh, and you're gonna hold your warrior three right here. So you could do wing arms, or you can bring your hands to your heart center right here. And we're gonna hold this right here. So we're gonna focus on this balance. Try and find one little focal point, like Drishti pose, to hold. And then we can transfer into a standing split. So bring your hips forward and bring your foot down to meet the left. And I want you to just hug yourself here one moment. And we're gonna just hang for a second. Maybe place your hands underneath your feet. Maybe do some reflexology. You'll feel more of an opening right here. Your quadriceps and hamstrings are partners working together right now, but we are lengthening both of them out. One's contracting, one's extending, one's flexing. Hold right here. When you're ready, raise your body all the way up. And take a moment to do a little Pee Wee Herman.